Hi there, I'm Hillary Walsh, and I'm an immigration lawyer in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're serving the entire United States and really the world. So no matter where you are, this video is for you. Those of you who have been lawful permanent residents in the United States for 2.5 to 3 years, I want to talk to you about why it's so important to become a naturalized citizen. First of all, we have seen what can happen when we remain as lawful permanent residents and don't have the ability to exercise our voice, your voice, in the vote, right? The vote is so important, especially for the immigrant community. So becoming a naturalized citizen allows you to vote. Many times people are worried that somehow going in for naturalization could jeopardize their ability to keep their green card, perhaps because you have some type of criminal history. I want to talk to you about that today because I don't want your criminal history in the past to prevent you from moving forward and perhaps getting to vote in the country that you've probably been in for 20 or 30 or even more years, okay? So criminal history is a factor that USCIS considers when determining if you have good moral character. This is a legal determination. It's nothing about you necessarily on a personal level. It's just simply looking at the facts of your case. Are you a good person? Okay. We can help you establish those things because I know that you are. You might have something in your criminal past. Earlier today, we were visiting with someone who had been in a fight, and during that fight, they defended themselves by stabbing another person, and then they were wrongly charged and spent time in prison for simply defending themselves. I don't think this is something, I mean, on a personal level, from human to human, this isn't something that's a reflection of you as a human and whether you're good or bad. It simply means that you shouldn't be attacked in a knife fight and not be able to fight back because your life matters. USCIS might see it differently though. The important thing to consider and keep in mind though, is that USCIS for the most part, is supposed to put blinders on and only look at the past 5 years, okay? So a 5-year look into your past. And that 5 years starts at the time that you have served and done all of your punishment from the crime, okay? So if you have, let's go with the stabbing incident, for example, if it happened in 2012, right now today's 2021, obviously that's more than 5 years ago. So you would be, if we were looking at the date the crime was commissioned or happened, that would be like, what is that, 8 or 9 years ago. But if you were, let's say, sentenced to 6 years in prison, that takes us to 2018, okay? 2018 to 2021, I would say, I don't think it's probably wise for you to petition for naturalization and apply for naturalization right now because the crime is too close to that 5-year window of when USCIS can look at your good moral character, even if it was done in self-defense, okay? So even if the underlying facts don't fit what you either pled to or were convicted of, we still want to be really cautious to not put anything in jeopardy. That said, if you spent 18 months in prison and you got out of jail in 2013 or 2014 in early 2014, that's a long time ago. And I would say, let's look specifically at the crime itself, make sure it's not a disqualifying crime in any shape, way, or form, and let's get you your citizenship if you're eligible for it. My name is Hillary Walsh. I want to help you become a naturalized citizen because this is the country that you and I love so much, and I want you to be a full member of this country, not just a resident.